This is the Rutley Shrinkley News Report with current developments over the Middle East crisis. I am Reginald Rutley, speaking from the United Nations, where the Security Council has been convened for 96 consecutive hours in an attempt to cool the crisis. With me is the Egyptian ambassador, Kassaba Kamel. Tell me, Mr. Kamel, what does the United Arab Republic expect to obtain from Israel?
That was Fatty Fosdick's recording a little bit.
With me now is the Israeli ambassador to the United Nations, Levi Levy. Tell me, Mr. Levi.
That's Levy.
Yes, Levy. Tell me, Mr. Levi, when did this crisis erupt?
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away.
That was Mr. Rosie Posey and So Far Away.
Mr. Levi, the Middle East countries have been fighting a fierce war for nearly 2 weeks. When do you expect a ceasefire?
On a Sunday afternoon.
That was the Young Scalawags with their latest smash, Afternoon.
And now we take you to Chester Shrinkley, somewhere on the battlefield. Come in, Chester. How's the weather, Chester?
Everyone knows it's windy.
That was the combinations with Everyone Knows.
This is Chester Shrinkley sailing to the Gulf of Aqaba. As you can hear, the war on land and sea goes on. Sailing along with me is the Jordanian monarch, King Hussein. King, you've been quoted in all the newspapers as saying that you were going to burn all of your enemy's villages. But as of the moment, you haven't burned a single village. You seem to be afraid. What are you waiting for?
That was Fire by the Closets.
King Hussein, there have been unconfirmed reports that your country has been overthrown. If this is the case, where will you be going to?
San Francisco.
That was Scatman Scotty and his latest hit, Cisco.
We interrupt this program to bring you an important news bulletin, a proclamation by the Security Council in New York. But first, here is Chuck Chick with the ball scores.
Oh, hi there, baseball fans. Gee, we've got a full day's lineup for you today, and they were really roaring around the bags today. And now here's the score, 6-4, 23-22, and today's big shakeup in the National League, 8.5 to 5.5. 5.5 lost.
This is Reginald Rutley, back in New York, where the Security Council has just adopted a ceasefire proposal, demanding that the warring countries accept the truce agreement immediately. It is extremely difficult to believe, however, that the ceasefire will go into effect in the near future, for at this very moment, Ambassadors Levi and Kamel are sticking out their tongues at each other. At this moment, I am speaking with the Russian Premier, Andrei Kuchikov. Tell me, Kuchi, you look upset over the turn of events. Why are you so sad?
Need somebody to love.
That was the Washington Hydroplane with Love.
Sitting next to Kuchi is the American Defense Secretary, Georgie Goldfarb. Georgie, if World War III breaks out, what will all the countries look like?
Strawberry fields forever.
That was the Soundbugs Big Smash, Forever.
Before I sign off my report from the United Nations Security Council, I have this moment been informed of a new crisis in the Middle East. I return you to Chester Shrinkley, somewhere on the battlefront. Come in, Chester.
This is Chester Shrinkley, somewhere in the Mount Sinai Desert, where intense fighting is taking place. I am most fortunate to have the Israeli Defense Chief, Mushy Mushy, at my side. Tell me, Chief Mushy, you have a reputation for being a daredevil fighter, a notorious torpedo boat sinker, and a reckless tank rapper. Just where do you do your best fighting?
That was by the Bi-Collies and Merry-Go-Round.
Chief Mushy, you have an extremely well-conditioned, an extremely dedicated, and loyal army who respond to your every command. Do you have a war cry, or perhaps a war chant that stirs your troops on to victory?
That was Dinky Doo and Boo Gum.
I see the Egyptian premier and Bill Gasser in the distance. He's leading his troops into battle. General Gasser. Say, General Gasser. Ah, there you are, General Gasser. Tell me, sir, there have been rumors that the world is being blown up. Of course, these are only rumors. General Gasser? General Gasser? Sir, General Gasser, are you there?
That was Alone Now by the Crypt Kickers.
This is Chester Shrinkley, signing off from somewhere, I hope, in heaven.
And this is Reginald Rutley, hanging from the top of the Empire State Building. Good night, Chester.
Goodbye, Reggie.